It's not bad.
I'm not surprised by that response at all.
But, on the other hand, do we have any oGsMC fans?
Pretty good for both guys. Both very likable.
Good luck, good luck.
white-ra's so happy and nice. But yeah, anyway, so we have the PvP finals of DreamHack, and it is white-ra against MC.
And MC here as the red Protoss spawning on the right-hand side of this map, top right, and we do have white-ra on the top left as the blue Protoss.
Some real avid fans, I'm liking them.
white-ra might treat you to some Crystal if he wins this.
Oh, white-ra's already said if he does win this final, he's buying everybody drinks, so...
I don't know, Ben. There's a lot of people in here. It might be an expensive round.
I might be making promises that white-ra can't keep, but...
I'm sure his wife, if she's watching the stream, she's not impressed with that.
She's like, no, Ben, what are you doing?
white-ra, such an awesome guy.
So anyway, they're both doing very similar builds since you can't really deviate at this stage of the game. In fact, they're spot on with each other, both mining exactly the same methods as well. No doubling up on the minerals. And yeah, gateway on 12 for MC.
And I think like this kind of PvP matchup, it's so, I don't know how to best it, it's so narrow. There's not too many strategies you can use. And so I think that a lot of it's going to come down to, and especially in a best of 5 in the finals now, is a lot of mental games are going to come into it. Like, how is white-ra thinking, how is MC thinking, and so on. The thing is, MC already is, like, he just does it. He's got magic chrono boost or something. He's already slightly ahead with the gateway, and also in the pro productions too. I mean, this guy is a magician when it comes to being timing. And that is, like, the trait he has as being a pro gamer, is that he's probably played PvPs like more times than I've ever seen StarCraft 2 games.
Actually, it's only his gateway that's ahead. Everything else, white-ra's ahead. But yeah, these players are so good, and it's going to come down to who can really keep their composure and play the most safe standard strat and do it the best. That might be a 4-gate, but yeah, both these guys are great at it.
I mean, yeah, we're going to have to see how they save up their chrono boost. We do have 30 energy already on MC's Nexus, and we go over here, we have exactly the same for white-ra. And if we reflect back to the TSL games that we saw white-ra against MC, white-ra was thinking when he was playing on Crevasse, he was like, alright, well, I'm actually going to try and like 2-gate expert. No, it's not going to work. And he knows that, and I don't think he's going to fall into the same kind of trap. I think he's going to play, if he has to 4-gate, if that's the only way he can play against MC, then white-ra is more than capable to go toe-to-toe in a micro war against MC.
Certainly, I mean, we've seen micro from white-ra at the highest level. He's got a few pros stood around doing not much, but yeah, when it comes to micro, he's not one of the people that you really could say, oh, I'm going to safely win in a micro war against white-ra, because really, he doesn't often make mistakes. If it is a mistake, it's a very minor one, and he's a very, very strong, capable player.
And MC actually chases out the probe of white-ra, as we see here, and as soon as it leaves, decides to throw down an assimilator, actually. And I don't know how he's going to play from here. We'll have to see. He does put down another gateway here.
white-ra's actually going to lose a probe in the middle of the map with some minerals, it looks like, since MC is moving on with a Stalker and a Zealot, which is very, very standard in this matchup these days.
And it does go down indeed in white-ra's base. Just 2 gateways so far, and 3 Stalkers are out now in total for white-ra. And what do we see here? A little bit of a mistake there, sending 2 probes down to put that pylon. And over in MC's base, we do have 3 gates so far. With this double gas, I wouldn't be surprised if he threw down a Twilight Cancel or something to go for Blink Stalkers. A very viable build, and white-ra deciding to go for 3 gateways is the 4th. And we do have 4 gateways in total now for white-ra.
Yeah, indeed. And this is a... Oh, and we do see a little skirmish in the middle of the map, so this is actually pretty tense. This is the first real battle of the game. And really, if you lose a unit, it is so important. And both these guys look like they could lose a unit at any time.
Hit away, and it does manage to survive.
Wow, okay, so both these guys walk away, very, very lucky people.
And alright, so let's analyze these builds. We have a Robo, actually, for MC. 3-gate Robo, and he's gonna, buy time with these units, putting a little pressure on white-ra, but white-ra has 4 warp gates, and if MC makes a mistake in the middle of the map, and just like you said, loses a few units, he's going to be so much on the back foot, especially with the majority of white-ra's resources going to be thrown into gateway units.
Yeah, I'm not actually sure I understand either of these guys play. I mean, you can't block your base with 1 force field on this map. That's just impossible, given that you don't have like a single ramp or a choke. it will take 2 or 3 by the looks of it. So 4-gate by right should be one of the best builds on this map, but both of them went about doing it very oddly. MC didn't even do it at all. So yeah, I'm finding this game already pretty strange.
And the decides to go for an Observer first, which is kind of interesting because a lot of people do opt to go straight for the Immortal, and no Immortal being made yet. And now it does start, and it's been chrono boosted out, but at the same time, duckload-ra is on a mission forward, and this probe is going to get key information and sees duckload-ra, sees the probe, sees the pylon, and now MC knows, and the Observer is going to come across to confirm that. But if we look over here, 2 sentries are out now, as well as this Immortal is almost out. And I think it's going to be quite hard for duckload-ra to fight against this.
It certainly is. If he stays in his base and techs up to Colossus Tech, he's going to be in a pretty comfortable position, actually. Like, I didn't really think about this, but the fast, normal 4-gate push, I think it is actually the best strategy for this map. But yeah, I'm not really sure how this game went about getting to the place where it is right now, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Alright, so here we do see duckload-ra moving up. The Observer, just quickly brief over, is looking and confirming exactly what is going on. duckload-ra places an aggressive pylon down, and this is going to come down to some very intensive Stalker play here by duckload-ra, but this Immortal is out. A second one is almost here too, and they do so much damage against Stalkers.
Okay, I love this pylon placement because it's very likely that this choke is going to get cut off by sentries, and this probe is just sneaking in. Is he going to place a pylon in MC's base? And
yes,
he
is.
This is so good play right now. He can throw up sentries. Look,
two pylons.
This is going to get mighty messy very, very soon. And duckload-ra is pushing ahead. The sentries do cut off everything. And MC is in a very, very good position right now, shooting everything with a perfect arc.
Oh, force fields are absolutely fantastic. Even trapping in a Stalker here, and these Immortals being used very wisely here.
But sentries are popping into the mineral line right now on MC, and MC is having to pull probes. This is not a nice position for MC to be in.
Because duckload-ra consistently warping, and one Immortal goes down. Is he going to be able to do more? More units are being warped in by duckload-ra. The Immortal goes down now, and that is huge for duckload-ra. Does he have enough to reinforce, though?
Both players are losing so much, but the real critical thing is there are Zealots in his probe line that are doing so much damage. He has 4 Zealots in the probe line now. That is nothing to be laughed at. And duckload-ra is still doing really, really good. He's ahead on supply despite losing his whole army. If we look at the work account...
Oh my god, 11 versus 23. duckload-ra in a commanding league. More Zealots are coming in.
And the 2 Zealots run in, take out a sentry and a Stalker.
Oh my god, duckload-ra!
6 Harvesters are left right now. This is giving me goosebumps all over. duckload-ra is playing perfectly. He's just annihilating him with mass Zealots right now, and there's nothing that MC can do.
15 supply versus 31. More units being warped in for duckload-ra. He just needs to keep warping in, and MC will have to fold, microing these Stalkers very well. duckload-ra trying to pick off, does get the Stalker as well, but nothing is mining for MC. And now 4 probes are trying to get back there. GG!
Wow. It has to be said, duckload-ra has some balls.